People who have killed, do you regret what you did? No. I'm glad I did, and I would do it 1,000 times over. I was visiting Muzaffarnagar for a friend's sister's wedding. It was the night of reception, and celebrations were at its peak. Almost everyone from 3 villages were attending the wedding, and there was plenty of noise. Me, my friend, and his friends were drinking. There's no electricity at all, so there was this generator van which the bride's family had ordered for the wedding, which was responsible for half of the noise pollution in the event. DJ and music was the other half. So in these villages there's this thing called tubewell where you can bathe and swim, and since it was a hot summer night of June, we were bathing and drinking at the same time. This tubewell was located behind the wedding area from where the sugarcane field started. So we were hardly visible, and there was no light in the fields as well. I got out of the tubewell and walked to the field to pee. While peeing, I suddenly heard a noise 50 feet away of a scream and some movement in the bushes. I got conscious and skeptical. I stepped forward to see, but my friend, who was not more than 20 feet away, called me back. I told them that there was some movement in the field. My friends insisted that it would be some wild animal. But I insisted that what I heard was some child scream and we should go and check. My friends, who were not in the mood of leaving their pegs, tried to shoo me off, but ultimately we decided that for once we should go and check. So me, along with my friend and his 2 friends, started walking toward the fields with a thick bamboo stick which was in my hand and my friend's. It was immensely dark, but as we kept moving, our retinas slowly started gaining vision, and what we saw next shook us to the core of our souls. We saw a young girl lying completely naked and unconscious on the field, and we saw 2 dark figures running towards the other end of the field. We knew what had happened, so we ran towards them and ultimately got hold of them after a short chase. One was a 25-year-old man and one was a 35-year-old man dressed in a cop uniform. Both of them fell to our feet and started pleading for mercy. I looked at the little girl's face. I felt like crying. She was so tiny and innocent looking. She was not even big enough to understand what had happened to her. I was in a rage. And at the highest I had ever been in my life. I looked at the cop's face and started thinking, what would happen now? All these thoughts started bombarding in my mind. And I don't know what got into me. I slammed the cop's head with the stick in my hand. No, I did not stop there. I kept on slamming till I could see blood flowing around his head. He died on the spot. My friends went crazy. They snatched the stick from my hand and started shouting at me that I had killed a cop. The other man who violated her was so scared that he soiled his pants. My friend told them to take care of the event and took me to his car. He drove me to the bus stand and boarded me in a bus going to Dehradun, which was a 3-hour journey. He told me to keep my mobile phone switched off till the time I don't reach my destination and contact me only after reaching Dehradun. The very next day I called him in the morning at 10 a.m. to ask what was the situation and what happened after I left. He said that they had to kill the other guy as he was a witness and that they erased any evidence. The next day the villagers called the cops who took the bodies and the little girl to the hospital. They took her statement about what she saw and what happened. She told them that she was violated by both of them, and then she fell unconscious and doesn't know how they died.